Celebrating a leap ahead in a region where managing intellectual property is a very smart move.
So our message is very clear today. First of all, it's about we want to invest in this region, we want to grow in this region, and we see this as major potential.
After more than 4 decades as a world leader in IP management, CPA Global has been expanding beyond its Jersey base to tackle Asian markets. And with branches in Sydney and Seoul and plans to open on the Chinese mainland, the company is now expanding its Hong Kong regional headquarters.
We see Hong Kong very much as the regional centre for the business and a key area, especially with the growth particularly of China, but also all the other areas in the region.
Big corporates, if they do want to gain access to key markets like Korea, Taiwan, China, which are key intellectual properties countries in Asia, usually they do have a good operation in Hong Kong. We want to be with the client wherever they are, so we're in Hong Kong. Now, also, legal-wise, Hong Kong has a very solid legal system. And whenever a company wants to gain access to China, you'll find that they find a law firm in Hong Kong to work with, or they find an intellectual property service supplier like us, who are located in Hong Kong.
More than 3 years since Hong Kong became CPA's Asian front office, the IP services company has been busy in this region handling every phase of the life cycle of client brands and patents. The company serves law firms and major corporations including Microsoft, Rio Tinto, and Top Engineering, and increasingly small and medium-sized enterprises which are waking up to the importance of IP.
When you go to a law firm to ask for legal services, it's a very expensive matter. What we can help the SME is to look at what they're currently spending on legal and IP, and then tell them which part can be outsourced to suppliers like us that does such a large economy of scale of things and therefore lower their cost.
There is also growing demand among Korean, mainland, and Taiwanese companies who are increasingly filing patents in the US and Europe to take their products global. CPA uses proprietary software to help clients manage and protect their IP assets, as well as find partners for cross-licensing or trading. Its services are already being widely used by mainland companies as China emerges as the world's fastest-growing market for IP and a top filer of international patents.
We have a leading telecom company in China who started to use us, and when they started to use us, they gave us their whole intellectual property portfolio for us to look into. We basically look at all the costs that have been incurring from those management of the patents. We could look at places where the patents are really not in tune with the market trend. Maybe they could either license it out or they can sell them to monetize those patents. By working hand in hand with our telecommunication clients in China, we help them to save $1 million a year.
Hong Kong's prowess as a financial center also meant CPA could find abundant talent able to handle often intangible IP assets.
I was the first person to be hired in Hong Kong, and I think the reason that our company picked Hong Kong was because it's very easy to find people with multilingual skills, but having the sensitivity of understanding the international landscape, also having access to China. We have used our Hong Kong as our headquarters and now expand into Korea, Australia, China. We're thinking about other countries as well. But Hong Kong is definitely our backbone.
A staunch supporter of the development of the IP services industry in Hong Kong, CPA is sponsoring Business of IP Asia forums organized by the Hong Kong Trade Development Council and the Hong Kong Design Center.
Hong Kong really needs to invest into a lot of education, teaching our SME and large corporate in terms of what is intellectual property, what are the playing field in the world, what can we do to service these firms. And I think when we do that, we'll find ourselves attractive to a lot of local firms, but also being attractive to international companies to come to Hong Kong to focus their activities and increase the trading of IP.